Welcome to the Iron Podcast. This is the first episode of the podcast where we cover a bunch of stuff revolving around police. On today's episode we will be covering how police receive military equipment such as aircraft and tactical vehicles, but also much more. Sit back, get a cup of coffee and enjoy. Let's get started! Police are able to buy military vehicles from the United States Department of Defense, or DoD for short, because of the 1033 program. The DoD and Congress authorized the act in 1991. You may ask what type of equipment police are able to buy. Police are able to buy tactical vehicles such as Humvees or Bearcats, and also water vehicles like boats, which can be used to rescue people trapped in a sinking vehicle or for search and rescue. This may surprise you, but aircraft are able to be bought as well, and training equipment. The most commonly obtained item from the 1033 program is ammunition. Other most commonly requested items are supplies and non-combat equipment, including clothing, sandbags, medical supplies, sleeping bags, flashlights, containers, generators, and electrical wiring. Here are some facts about the 1033 program. Police don't actually have to pay for the equipment itself, but they do have to pay for shipping and handling. For every one qualified officer, one M1911 pistol, M16 rifle, or M14 rifle is allocated. For every 3 officers, a department can get a Humvee, and every law enforcement agency has the ability, if they apply, to receive one MRAP. The Department of Defense does not provide training for law enforcement agencies that receive military weapons. Instead, it's left to recipients to certify their own training each year. Because there is no federal mandate that police agencies report on SWAT operations, there's no real way to tell or quantify the effect of SWAT-related incidents. Here are around 8,200 federal, state and local law enforcement agencies from 49 states and 4 U.S. territories participating in the program. The 1033 program has sent over $7 billion worth of excess military equipment to police departments around the country. The DLA can suspend law enforcement agencies from the 1033 program for failing to meet the program's standards and guidelines, including misuse or misplacement of transferred equipment. The 1033 program uses about 10% of the military's equipment that is unneeded, with most of it going to other world military. The DoD offers military equipment and vehicles to generic office furniture, computers, medical items and shop equipment. The DoD also disposes of unneeded equipment in a variety of ways, including reutilization/transfer to other military components or federal agencies, donating through programs like computers for schools, destruction for scrap metal, and resale to the general public. New York State and New York City have the equipment from the 1033 program. Under the 1033 program, departments receive 2 types of surplus equipment: controlled and uncontrolled. Controlled equipment, which includes things like weaponry and armored personnel carriers, makes up about 10% of all transferred equipment. December 20, 2021.